Libra, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings, and yes, it's that time again where we're actually going to be doing the monthly readings. Okay, so looking ahead at September and what that is bringing in for you. Okay, Libra, please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that support. Every little like, comment, and subscribe, it really does help the channel. So thank you. Okay, now Libra, we are going to start with the Fortune Oracle, looking at, important messages for you to know during September. We're looking at career and finances with the Soul's Journey lessons cards, and of course, checking in on love stuff with the Love Angels Oracle deck as well. The Lenormand deck I am using, we have the Fairy Tale Lenormand this week. Okay, but as I sort of did last month, I probably will be doing some follow-up September energy readings as well, but in the all signs format. So keep an eye out for those as well. But getting into it for you, Libra, start, middle, and end of September for Libra. What is going on for Libra? Start, middle, and end of September for Libra, please. Ooh, looking like a good month for you, Libra. Starting off with a proposal. Look at that. A romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Okay. I really like that energy for you. It's like it's not necessarily a love commitment. It's some sort of contract or commitment though at the start of the month here. Obviously we'll delve into that a little bit when we hit into the work stuff and as well as the love stuff, but I'll clarify that with the Lenormand as well. Start of September for Libra, the proposal energy. Right? Okay, so for a lot of you, that actually is love-based. We see the Heart and the Rider coming through there. So, yeah, that is someone on the way with good news, with love in their heart for you. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is romantic love. It could be like unconditional love, as in platonic love, co-worker love. A lot of times we do have strong love. It's just somebody coming at you with love in their heart. They love the work you do. They love the place that you have in the family. They love you as a romantic proposition as well. So we're definitely seeing that coming through. It's a very loving opportunity. Good news is on the way. The start September off to a bang for you here, Libra. We'll see. We'll delve into that more in a moment. The middle of the month, we do see the key. So this proposal actually does start new beginnings, directions, and adventures are waiting for those who are ready to let go of the past. So the key really does unlock new opportunities, new adventures, new things coming in. So this proposal really starts off like a brand new chapter in your life here. So it's still yet to be seen exactly what area of life we're looking at here. The end of the month, we do have the Eagle. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. So if you've got any confusion going on in your life at the moment and you're not knowing exactly, where things are going for you at the moment, you are going to be looking at a specific direction coming through for you in the middle of the month. And so by the end of September, you're going to have a very clear idea of exactly where you're heading. So it's kind of like, the month starting off with a bit of a bang, some new stuff starting to happen for you this month, some changes, maybe a change in direction completely for some of you there. But by the end of the month, you're going to have a very clear path. It's like by the end of September, you would definitely be able to sit down and write out that 5-year plan. You're going to know exactly this is going to happen, then this is going to happen, then I'm doing this, okay, and this is where I'm going to end up. I am really picking up a 5-year plan attached to that eagle energy. For some of you, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a 5-year plan. It may just be like a annual plan. Like I'm very planned out. I know exactly what's happening in my life now for the next year. I've got this all planned. This is set things happening for me. And you very understanding where exactly things are going. Very clear and concise for you. Clarify the key energy for Libra for the middle of September. What new opportunities, new beginnings and directions are Libra finding? And clarify the eagle for the end of September for Libra. Definitely seeing this energy is so strong for you this month, Libra. A lot of changes happening, I feel. Whatever this proposal is for a lot of you, for some of you, it is literally, because we do see the key here, okay, as well as the house. So for some of you, this is literally getting the keys to a new house, or, good news, I've got this proposal for you, Libra. Move in with me. I want to move in with you. I want us to buy a house together. For some of you, it is those sorts of things, actual house related. I want to start a family with you, because the house can talk about family kind of stuff. But overall, the house really does talk about stability, comfort, security, which is definitely followed up with the lilies coming through there as well. This is my home. This is my long term. This is where, this is how I'm going to feel safe and secure in my life long term. This is an emotional investment in my life long term, an emotional, something close to my heart. So we're definitely seeing it's coming through with a lot of love towards you, and it's going to be very well received by you, I feel. The lilies definitely is like a strong kindness for some of you here too. Like, I am picking up that for someone, there's at least one of you where this is somebody's actually gifting you a house, or it's like an inherited house. And maybe that's the news that's coming through. For some of you, is that, oh, I'm helping you pay your mortgage, or something like that. So there may actually be something very physical to do with an actual property for a couple of you here. But it's really helping you secure your 5-year plan. Like, I know now that this house is definitely mine. I definitely, I've purchased this home. That is now my 5-year plan, that I've got this property. I know that I'm not moving interstate tomorrow or anything like that. Although we do see the end of the month, we've got the ship as well as the key. So we're seeing that key yet again. So a lot of success, a lot of opportunities for new directions, new opportunities, new adventures awaiting you here. For some, I feel like for a lot of you, this is the opportunity to travel. I do feel as though the home base is quite secure. Like I said, for a lot of you, this is actually house related as well, and that feels quite safe, steady, secure energy. But whereas the ship does talk sometimes about travel, opportunities at a distance, traveling to a new opportunity for some of you here. So for some of you, this may actually all be connected in the sense that this house is a little bit further than your current place. So that's what's secure for you, is that, oh yes, we're definitely moving to this new town, this new property. Once again, that key energy. So you definitely could be physically unlocking something, a house most likely for a lot of you here. For some of you, I'm hearing for one person there may be a houseboat. Okay, that's a bit random. But it's definitely like, this is, I know this is what's happening. I feel like, pardon. I feel like there's this strong energy here, Libra, of this 5-year plan. So it's kind of like, yeah, now that I've got this house situation under control, or this stability, this security in my life, knowing that that's all under control, I can now actually put into my 5-year plan that, oh, look, I want the opportunity to travel sometime in the next 5 years. I can start putting money aside, to take a trip, short family holidays, long journeys overseas, all those sorts of things. But for others of you, this is just talking about the journey, that you have this very clear idea of where your journey is actually taking you. It's like I'm kind of seeing like with the ship energy there and the key there, it's like you've unlocked the secret treasure map, or you've unlocked the secret pirate map. So it's like you got on this journey, you got on this ship, and you were like, oh, let's travel to distant lands that have never been explored. But then halfway along the way, you find this magical map, and all of a sudden, you know exactly where the ship is heading and exactly what you're going to discover along the way, and as you get there. So I'm kind of seeing you like having a very clear map of where you're going from here on out by the end of September. We'll look a little bit more specifically at career and finances. What's going on for Libra with career and finances for September? Start, middle, and end of September for Libra with career and finances, please. Oh, I love this for you, actually, because, we did start the month off with that proposal, that heart energy. We're starting our career month off with love, okay? I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. So regardless of what these propositions, contracts, things like that are starting off the month for you, it's done with a lot of love, okay? There's a lot of love for you in your career at the start of the month, okay? I feel as though there's not even any need to clarify that energy. It just seems as though, smooth sailing for the career and finances, that, your heart is in it. Or their heart is in it. If you're concerned about, somebody else's business or career towards you, start of September, their heart is in it. Okay. The middle of September, we do see change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So there are some changes happening for you financially in the middle of September here. Once again, though, it doesn't feel like a negative change, because we're seeing that stability, in the general there. The changes are all leading you to a higher sense of security, stability. So I do feel as though it's the evolving. The change is that things are growing and evolving within your financial aspects as well. I'm not really pulling too heavily. It's not pulling too heavily on anything to do with your actual career here. It's a little bit more generalized for your work and career stuff here. And that one does feel more specified to your financial situation, that it's very stable and secure, your finances. Okay, so no matter what you're doing career-wise, financially, during September, it does feel, like it is growing and evolving in a very secure way. And the focus is not so much on the job. It's on the love. It's on the relationships that you have with the people. So it's more about the people. It's more about the interactions, the co-workers. I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. So you're opening up these new opportunities. You're starting these new journeys. You're changing financially into a more secure zone. You are focused on career relationships and creating strong partnerships and relationships with the people that you work with. Creating strong relationship between yourself and your finances as well. That's definitely coming through there as well, that you are really growing and evolving your relationship with money, and you're understanding, what you need to do with your finances just a little bit. Once again, it's that 5-year plan. I keep getting the same phrase coming through. The 5-year plan, you know exactly where this is going, and it's working all out in your favor. I don't really feel as though there's much else I can really say. It's not, like I said, I'm not really getting the career work vibe as much for you here, Libra, as this other stuff, the finances and your connection to your financial situation, as well as your connection to the people that you're surrounding yourself with on that sort of business level. It seems to be, all positive. Good news. And no bad news is good news, right? So we'll just skip straight over to love. I don't feel the need to actually clarify any of that. It's just sort of telling me it's just going to say the same things. So there's not really any need to delve and work anything out for you. It's all smooth sort of sailing when it comes to career and finances during September. Okay. Libra, what's going on for Libra with love during September? Start, middle, and end of September for Libra. Okay, I've had one drop out there as well. Oh, that's that one. Okay, so once again, though, I feel like this is something you already know. And it's not a physical thing, okay? Because what I'm seeing, the one that flipped out, we have reconciliation flipped out, and that does say someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. But don't stress. It's not. I don't feel like there is actually anyone literally physically showing up. Pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. So it's not a physical thing. This is actually you kind of reflecting on the past, and you're reconciling with yourself and your past self is what I'm sort of feeling here. That you're seeing the red flags that you maybe have missed in the past in relation to love that people have shown you, and that is actually what is really, like, I think it's because we're seeing so much love in your life at the moment. It's really sort of making you reflect back on your past and reconcile with those parts of yourself that maybe have accepted the red flags in the past, and you're kind of going, wow, I can't believe that I didn't realize back then that this was not love, because, like, look at what I've got. I feel like this is more to do with gratitude, because you're like grateful for what you've got, all this love that you've got in your life at the start of September. It's really making you realize, like, the difference. You're kind of looking back at the past going, wow, this is worlds away. Like, where my life is now with love, it's worlds away from what I thought love was when I was younger, a couple of years ago, 10 years ago. And it's kind of really making you think about it differently, and be very appreciative of the love that you have in your life currently, is what I'm picking up on that. And that's actually moving you forward into this energy here, which we're seeing love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. So yeah, you're really sort of learning to love your shadow, and you're integrating that really nicely into yourself, and the way that you are grateful for the love that is in your life, because you're sort of accepting and reconciling with this stuff from the past. You're reconciling with the past versions of yourself, and understanding that, you know what, that's okay. I accept that that's how things were for me back then, but that's not how things are now. I accept and grow. I've grown and I've matured, and it makes me appreciate the things I've got now even more, which I love this energy. It's actually really nice energy. And then the end of September, take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. Okay, so, that's connecting up with that relationships there as well, that you're being more willing to take a bit of a chance on not only loving yourself as well here, Libra, but taking a leap of faith on, the success around you, and the journeys that you're going to take as part of your 5-year plan. You're like, I know now, even though I accept and forgive myself for all this crap in the past, and I love myself for all that and for learning from that. That's why I'm now willing to take a leap of faith, and know that in the next 5 years, that love is going to look completely different for me than what it did 5 years ago. The 5-year plan is looking good for you. Okay, Libra, strong. Really positive month for you. A lot of change coming through, but in a really positive sort of growth kind of way. I really like this for you. A lot of success this month as well, and learning. Even if you're not seeing success immediately, you're seeing it in the 5-year plan. Okay, so I really love that for you. A lot of love, a lot of success, and acceptance and love for yourself as well. Okay, but you're more than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. Keep an eye out at the end of the week for the September check-in all signs readings, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.